Hi peeps, happy Saturday. I'm going to do a little video today using one of my new stencils. Right, so first of all, we've got an A5 card, 15 by 21, matte layer, 14 by 20 centimetres, and the top part is 13.5 by 19.5 centimetres. The stencil I want to use is my big fat pussycat. I'm going to use that stencil today. I have got a mask that goes with that as well, in case I need it. There's a little mouse there in case I need to use him as well. Also, I'm going to be using this grunge stencil by Studio Light, as perhaps some of my backing just faintly in the background there. I'm going to use my Halloween Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz collection stamp set today as well, and I'm going to use Mooch from the Lavinia set, possibly Lavinia bats as well, depending on, that might be a bit too many, I don't know yet, we'll see. As far as inks are concerned, I will be using my Cosmic Shimmer Colour Clouds. Not decided on what colours yet, so that's why I've got them all out. And for stamping, I'll be using the VersaFine Clairs, possibly various different colours rather than just the black. Again, I don't know yet, I'll see where it goes. I've not really got a plan for today, so I'm just going to go and see what happens. Right, so let's put that to one side. And that to one side, so I won't be needing that for a little while yet. And let's get this stencil attached to my card. Now I don't want him to be, I want him to come across that corner. I don't want him too high up the page, so just there I think will be great. I'm just going to put some stencil tape on the back, and I've got some pieces already ripped up here, so I'll use these just to secure it a little bit while I'm working, rather than having it moving around. My little pussycat visitor's been in today. I can see she's been up on my table. As cats do. That's it. A few little pieces here and there just to keep it anchored. That's anchored down. Right, so I'm thinking maybe an orangey sky today, but at the same time I might want to put that moon in as well. So let's do a little bit of placement, see what can go where to begin with. So I want the whole of him in. I don't mind a little bit of his hat coming off. Well, I think I'll probably put him about there. I want to see that crow. I like the crow on top of his hat, and the moon can go up there in his head. Right, okay, so I'm going to use my stamping block rather than my platform today, and I think that moon, I'm going to do that moon in a lovely bluey colour. Let's have a look. Arctic. Some of these new colours, the later colours on the VersaFine Clairs, are absolutely gorgeous. Mine are new, so I'm very happy with them. So I'm going to do a blue moon, and I'm going to hope it'll stamp out well. I'm going to put it about there. Thing is with stencils, when you try and stamp with them in place, the stamp doesn't always reach the edge, as I have discovered. Don't want to go any thinner on the Mylar though, because there's a nice thickness and good quality Mylar. So, oh, that's come out lovely. Red stamps, can't beat them really, can you? You can't. You really can't beat them. Right, so I'm going to have my moon there. And I'm going to have my scarecrow. Scarecrow. He's great. I love this scarecrow. I think he's awesome. So stamp him in black, or should I stamp him in brown? I'll stamp him in black. Yes, peeps, I finally got round to renewing my black, and I managed to find a black re-inker. I don't know about you people, but I find it really hard to find them. Some in the UK, not many places seem to have them. Got mine on eBay, I believe. But yeah. So I'm going to put him just there, right in the middle of my pussycat, because I want to see him, and I want to see his crow on top of his head, on top of his hat. So I'm going to have that there, like that. Yeah, you just can't beat red rubber stamps. I really don't think you can. They come out so perfect every time. I'm not saying any others are rubbish, because they're not, but these just seem to be always spot on. Others can be a bit hit and miss. Right, alright, that's him in place. Now, before I add anything else, I'm going to put some background on here. So let's just move them out of the way. Let's get my little brushes out. Oh, I got one for orange. No, I haven't used that one. That's only had creamy colour on it, so that should be alright. Yeah. Now this orange is going to be really bright orange, so I've got to be very careful how I use this. Oh, not even opened it yet, so this might be a bit too bright. Where's my knife? Get rid of that. Put my knife away. Right then, so I think I'm going to have a bit of scrap just in case. That will do. You push these down. What it is, the ink's all at the bottom, and then there's a thick like a donut shaped foam ring in there which holds all the ink, and then you've got this felt pad on top, and what you do when you want it, when this starts drying up, you push it down, and as you watch, all that juice comes to the top. And now I'm going to be overloaded on my brush, but I just wanted to show you that. Oh, what a lovely colour. That's gorgeous. Right, so I could do with a mask over that moon, really, couldn't I? Let me see if let me see where my masks are. So I've got one that size. That's all my moon masks. And I got one that size. Let's have a look among my circles and spheres. See, I've got so many, and they're all different ones in here now. It looks about right size, don't it? Perfect, look at that. Made to match. Ha. That is awesome. And now I can do that without worrying about spoiling my moon. I think I need to have a little bit of a blue hue around my moon though, so I'm going to leave a little bit of, I'm going to just keep it really light around the moon, she says, with bright orange on her brush loaded already. I just think an orangey sky would look nice. Just had it in my head today to have orangey skies. It don't matter if I go over my skeleton, not skeleton, what do you call him? Scarecrow. Don't know if I go over him a little bit. And this just keeps giving and giving and giving. You just go on and on and on, and just colour just keeps coming. So then I'm just going to go like that now with an orange sky. And then I'm going to add some purple to this sky as well, I think. That's it, and fade that out. Keep it dark around the edge. Let's move that out of the way. Just bring that slightly more to that edge. On that edge there. That's it. Oh, I think that might look quite nice, you know. Might do that blue down there when it comes to it, because you're going to need to see that edge, otherwise it won't make sense. Right, so that's nicely fading into the ground. Because it is going to be night time after all. Obviously I'm going to darken all this. I'm going to add some dark colour to it. Right, that's that. Good old moon mask. That's my orange. Beautiful colour actually. I'm glad I got that now. Right, what colour can I put on top of that to make it dark? What's that purpley one there? Violet haze. Let's add some violet haze. Beautiful. Be careful here because that violet haze actually might be a good one for that edge there. Now these colours, when you put them on, they can look really dark, but as they dry they do lighten up a little bit because they're so wet. And they blend beautifully as well. There we go. Does it look odd having a blue moon and an orange sky? I don't know. Should I have had an orangey moon instead? Can always add a bit of colour to it if it looks wrong. But I want to keep that orangey hue around there. Right, I'm going to put some green on here, but I'm going to also put more violet on. Where's my green? No idea really what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. I'm just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. It's very dark. See how the colours all blend in together? Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oops, went a bit too much on the green there. I'm going to go up the sides a little bit to make it look like I've got a few little hills and hollows here and there. And dark at the front. Bit lighter up the top. Or not. Build a bit of landscape, there we go. Well, that's looking nice. I'm quite happy with that. So, here in Leicester, we keep getting these severe weather warnings. And apparently today it's going to hound it down. And it's coming over from somewhere else, I can't remember where. But it's supposed to be really bad. Hope it don't come too soon because I've just put my washing out. And I'm hoping it doesn't hit us too hard. See how all them colours blend in. Gorgeous. I'm really liking this. Dark around the cat face. An edgy bit on that moon. Perhaps add a bit of yellow to that moon actually. Right, well, how's that looking? I think that's looking alright, isn't it? Got darkness because it's night time, but still enough to keep a bit of colour going on. So let's put that in there. I'm going to blend a bit more orange in, is that the... Let's put that out of the way. Do love these colour clouds. I think I want to collect every single colour going. I think it's a must. There, a bit more orange, there you go. That's it. And I'm going to put a little bit in this moon, just because I can. A little bit oranger. You have a blood moon. There. Also going to add a little bit of yellow to that, but I'm not going to load my brush because this has probably already got a ton of yellow in it. There, how's that? I've spoiled it. Keep them up there. Might need them again. Right, so that's that done. Now what I want to do is, before I colour him in, I don't know if to restamp that moon, I don't know. It just looks kind of lost now, doesn't it? Maybe I've spoilt it putting colour on it. See if I can enhance that blue a bit with the purple. Give it a white edge or something, I don't know, I'll do something. Well, so now I think that's looking quite nice. So I think now we will stamp some, shan't. Right, let's have a look at the bats on here, because there's lots of them. Not sure we need that many. I don't know, actually looked quite good with all them bats on, didn't it? Yeah, bugger it, let's put them on. Let's put them on. Black bats. Halloween's coming, Halloween's coming. Witches will be after you. Right. Oh, yay! Lots of batties. I wonder if I should put a few over there as well. Let's put a few of these distanty ones. Certainly don't scare the bats away, does it? Well, I better wipe them off, otherwise there are bats everywhere. Just want a few of them little ones. Up at the top. Wipe that, make sure it's not wet, because that will mark my ink that's already down. Hello, pussycat! Yep, she's back, scragging my carpet like she does. Oh, they come out a bit squashed, didn't they? Never mind. We still see those bats there anyway. There we go. Now I'm wondering whether to put some of the wheat in there or not. I don't know. I'm undecided on that. Like everything else this morning, totally undecided on everything. Whether to have it on the outside. Yeah, so you've got your picture within your picture like I normally do. But I want Moochie on the inside, I think. Moochie cat. Let's have a look. Let's put Moochie cat. I want him there so he's looking up at the birds, the scarecrow and the bats. Yep, he's going to fit perfectly just there. Not very sticky on the back, this stamp. Let me just give it a bit of a wipe. Don't want it falling off halfway through, do I? So right, I'm going to put Moochie Cat in there, and I'm going to have him silhouette black as well. I will colour the pumpkin, the scarecrow, but I'll try and keep it to darkish colours. With a bit of highlight from the moon. Not that it's the brightest of moons, but should have just kept it white, really. Too late now. We live and we learn. We practice and we learn from it. Let's put Moochie just there. Didn't come out quite as black as I'd like him to, but never mind. I can always go over him with a bit of ink, a brush. I think I'm not going to even attempt to try restamping him, because if it doubles, I've spoiled the whole thing. But I have got in my lid of my Nocturne a bit of black ink, so I will use my brush. Just darken him up a bit. Especially his front side, just there. There's a will, there's a way. There's always a way of sorting these things out. I don't mind him being a bit faded on the other side, because he's going to be highlighted by that moon anyway. By that moon and sky. My little pussycat's just come to visit and jumped up on the top of my sofa. She was here for the night last night. She's becoming far more frequent than she used to be as far as staying over is concerned. She's not a bad little pussycat at all, really, for an old girl. Are you Jessie Puss? Hey? Jessie? There, we have a nice moochy cat. Yeah, I soon sorted that out, didn't it? Give him a bit of a... Don't want too much black down there, but he does need a shadow. And it's going to be heading that way. The moon, the light will show it that way. The light from the moon. Wouldn't normally use that. I'd normally use my pencil or something, same as here. This would be a shadow as well. And the rest of his shadow would be off the page, so we ain't got to worry about that. Do a bit there like that. There you go. Bit of shadow underneath the grasses. There you go. Sorted. Can go in there. Put that back on there. I think, I don't know what to do about the wheat, whether to have some on the outside or not. I suppose, you know, the corn or whatever it is. Is it corn? Wheat? I don't know. Corn, I would imagine, isn't it? You can put your scarecrows to keep the crows off your corn. Right, so that's my moon mascara. Wait, now let me have a think for a second. Let's have a sneaky peek. Ooh, looking good, looking good. I've got to colour him in. Okay, so right, I'm going to use, I've got some bits of paints on here, I can use these. I'm going to use some of these watercolours. Where's my paint brushes? Try and keep it dark. She says that's not the darkest of colours, is it really? So blue, let's give him some blue trousers. What colour coat? I've got this dark green on here. Should we give him a dark green coat? That looks like a good colour, doesn't it? Yeah, it blends in with this, with the grass and everything then, doesn't it? When I'm standing out too much, it's got to be dark. I'm going to need some more of that. Oh, where's some ink's gone? That, I believe, is not citrus lime, that's for sure. Forest green, I think. This is also a cosmic shimmer, intense pigment. I believe that's what I've got in there. Oh no, that's different green. Let's have a look. I think that's a different green. Yep, that's definitely a different green. Right, what else have we got? It's not forest. Sage, that's the one. Sage green. Cosmic shimmer, intense pigment, sage green. That's the one I've got in there. Beautiful colour. That's it. Oh, that's nice and dark now. Look at that. Yeah, that's a nice colour, isn't it? I'm going to water it down a bit just there. Just adding a bit of water to my brush just to make it lighter on top. And dark right under there. And down there. Dark under there. Down there. Think about where your light hits, don't you, really? Right, what colour should we do his hat? Got some brown in here, so we'll have a brown hat. Darken his trousers again on that side. And up the middle. Give him a blue strip across his hat as well. Right, t-shirt. What colour should we do his t-shirt? Got the yellow in there? No, not enough. Right, that'll be yellow. That's not for his t-shirt, it's going to be for his head. Come out. We'll give him a, what's that? Rich crimson. Give him a red t-shirt. You've got to scare these crows. Come on. You know, let's mix it up a bit, eh? He's got to scare these crows. We need him in odd colours. Scary colours. Right, and that's... Okay. A little tiny bit of that red and put it around here. Darken it. Darkened it a bit too much, didn't it? Poop. Never mind. Yeah, mix it all in. That's it. Now we can have a red t-shirt. That is a deep colour, that is. These intense stains are brilliant. Intense, is not the word. Yeah, I think he looks pretty cool actually. Let's drop bits all over the place. Right, so what I'm going to do with a bit of that yellow, put a bit of water in there, a tiny bit of that yellow, and put that across here as well, because give it, looks like the orange is shining on his clothes. Not so much there. I'm going to put a bit of yellow on Mooch. Whether it will show, I don't know. Doesn't really, does it? I don't know, it gives me a little bit of a yellowy hue. He's got the light on him. If I do some white as well, I'll pull that through. Right, let's see. Let's take this off. See what we got. See what's we've got. Put that up out there, out of the way. Okay, won't be needing these again, I don't think. Yep, my low tack tape always rips my paper to pieces. It's not that low tack, is it? There, how's that? A scene, a Halloween scene within a cat. Not finished yet. Right, I think it's looking quite good. Give it a little bit of a dry off. Oh, that yellow hue on Moochie Cars worked. I didn't think it was going to work, but now it's dried. Look, you can see he's got that yellowy glow on him. I'm really liking that. Yes. Right, so shall we or shan't we put some of this corn in place? And I could just perhaps do one up there like that. Well, it'd be that way around, wouldn't it? Yeah, that way around. Do one there. And do one there. Overlap them a little bit. Don't want it into the cat's face though, do I? Perhaps just that one then. Perhaps put a bigger one up there. Just have two just there. Yeah, yeah, got to do it. I've got to do it. Got to do it. Shame it went a little bit smaller actually. Let me just see where that will go. Would have been nice to have had that actually, so it's not, you know what I mean, keep a border around. I don't know. I'll come off the edge, but I definitely want a border at the bottom. Right, okay. What colour? Be kind of green and yellow, wouldn't it? Let's go with this avocado colour. No, that's too green. That's too. Where's that other one I've got? That other green. Spruce. That might do it. Spruce. A nice dark green. Let's try that. And if I have some of that, let's do a full one there. Like that. Yeah, it looks okay, doesn't it? Another one coming off the page. Tip it over a bit, make it so it's not quite the same. Like that. And I could do the same one, just mask that bit off, just make it smaller down there. Should I do a different one? Do a different one. Do a different one. Let's do this one. I think where I want to put it though. Do I want it to overlap or not? Or do I want a full-on one to go up there like that? Right next to me crow. My scarecrow. Oh, decisions. To do it like that is right in my cat's nose, isn't it? Don't know if that'll spoil it. I'll do this one by doing this one in black, I think. It needs to be dark, 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 dark. Silly moo. That's it. Right. And kind of overlap it a bit. It's facing that way, isn't it? So I'm going to put it there. Right, it's there now. No going back now, folks. No going back now. Oh yeah, I think that looks alright. I do love that scarecrow. A bit small in comparison to Moochie though, ain't it? But then he is set further back. Okay, right. I'm going to now put a little bit of colour to that. Let's add a bit of yellow to some of them. Did I put some yellow in there? I thought I did. Just a little bit in these leaves. Nothing too perfect. Yeah, that's a bit too red. Make it brown. There you go. dead corn. Yeah, makes it more creeper. Dead corn. Is the right kind of colour? I think it's the right kind of colour to use, isn't it? Greens, yellows and browns. I think that'll do it. Make a bit of uneven ground there. Fill that in with colour. That's very dark. There you go, that'll do it. Bit of shadow. What do you think? Has that spoiled it? Don't know. I don't think so. I think it looks alright. So now I'm going to use this. Not that this is really Halloweeny or anything, but I just think it's a nice pen to go in the background. Not sure what colour to use. I think let's go with, what have we not got much of? Blue. Blue? Does blue work with it? Probably not actually. We don't want orange or red, do we? Green? Or even that purpley colour that I put on there, that might look good. Soon see. Just for a little bit in the background, just to, you know, give it something instead of all that white space. I mean, yeah, white space is good sometimes, but not that amount. So I just want a little bit of colour here and there, just around here. Bit simple. Like that. I think we'll even do a bit over here, around here, under there, in between, whatever you call it. Let's have a look. Yay! Yeah, that's alright. I think I quite like that. So, white. A bit of white. Glow. Here and there. I think I need to put some, definitely need to put some white around that moon now. It's lost. white edge. As soon as it's a scribbly moon anyway, I'll add some scribble to it. Cat, stop that. Pulling my bloody carpet up. Swine. Brighten the mood a little bit, innit? Right, so we'll have a bit of an edge down his hat. Like that. Let's highlight this crow. Sit up there on top of his hat. Sorry, I'm going off the page, and I sorry. I don't mean to hide it from you. A few highlights here and there. Bit on his coat. A little bit on Moochie. His whiskers. I think that's about all it needs, really. A few wisps in the grass. Bit on the corn. Talking of crows, watched that new crow movie last night with Bill Skarsgård playing Eric Draven, if you're aware of the movie. The beginning I couldn't get into it. I thought, no, it's not right, not the characters ain't right. Not when you've seen the original. And but as it went on, it turned out to be a really good film. I did really enjoyed it. So there's one for you to watch, folks, The Crow. So a little bit of white on some of the batties. I love bats. I want to put a bat box in my garden. People keep saying no because of all they make a lot of mess apparently and stink, so maybe not. All that guano, yep. There. How's that? We'll pop a little sentiment on, shall we? And then let's have a look what sentiments are on there. Happy fall, something wicked this way comes by the light of the moon. By the light of the moon, there, something wicked. Something wicked. Oh, something wicked. Let's have something wicked because we like wicked. We like wicked, don't we? Let's have that. I must admit, this stamp has been cut rather short and it just misses my D. It just, it's cut the D off. I should have sent it back, but I thought for what little tiny bit is, I can just plonk that bit in myself with a black pen. You know, I might not have got another one if they're sold out or something knowing my look. Right, see what I mean, the D. It's been chopped off. So I'll get my black pen and just put in my D. There you go. Not ruined it at all, has it? There. What do you think? I think I quite like that. That can then go on there. You don't have to watch me glue that together. You don't need to watch me glue that together. And that can go on there. And jobs are good in. I'm quite pleased. It looks really bright actually. Looking at, I'm watching it. I watch it as I'm recording. I watch it on my phone, so I can see that everything's in place. Try and keep everything, you know, in shot for you guys. And it looks really bright on my phone. The colours are a little bit duller than that, but I don't know what you guys can see. But there he is. A nice Halloweeny autumn card. Picture within a cat. I think I like that a lot. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a lovely rest of the weekend, and I'll see you anon. Bye for now.